It'll swipe there. Pa. Perfect. G'day guys, welcome back. No one's here, it's just me, but welcome back. Fun. Done a bit more on this canvas. This is very close to being finished. So, I'm going to do a bit more on this one, and a bit more on our family portrait, see where we can take it. And then I want to focus, straight line, on mahalo, because it's cool painting, and I like saying mahalo. And this one here, honestly, pretty close. It's got like 2 more layers, max. Very exciting. LJ, what are you still doing here? You were here 8 hours ago. When do you sleep? And hello, Sam and Justin, obviously. Sebby's here, mate. Hope you're looking after yourself, Justin. Right. There's a place I go to. So this whole part through here is basically done now, guys. We're in a funny place. We've actually almost finished our faces, but we need to do the background. This is unusual for us with the style. Usually we've done the background and then we come to the faces. I don't know how that happened. It was by accident. But we're here now. And it's fine. One more time, hello. My Tuesday so far has been fantastic. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good Tuesday. That's good, LJ. You look after yourself. Let's have a look-see here. Can you see what I see? What are you going to disappear? Oh, you can just see it. You can see one plate. Is that Princess Diana? No, it's not. But that does get said a lot. It's actually a guy named Craig. But yeah, I've got a funny angle, and so I can see how that would happen. Pink. A long time no see, Pink. Hope you're looking after yourself. It's going on 12 here. Now I just need to choose. I need like a tan. Tan, guys, that's what we're after. A toning grey yellowish will be a tan today. It's a little bit too grey, actually. We'll work with that though. Sam, Josh, how we doing? And use it for the last of this one here. Don't try and carry too many paint tubes if you are an artist, guys. It's pretty good to have one of each colour. I'm in a bad spot right now where I've actually got like 4 of a single colour. This is dumb. Don't be me. Have one of each colour and then like one backup. Unless it's all on sale, then do whatever you want. But I think that's how I ended up where I am now. But I won't give myself that out. I think it was just a mistake. Here we go. One more tube of paint out. Gone burger. Hello, Joseph. Thank you very much. This is Scott and Craig. Scott and Craig. Meet everyone. Hello, Joseph there. Hello, Seb. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you all. I'm just going to put this plate away. Don't need that one. And because I want these tans to really pop, I'm not going to use them with a transparent gel. I'm going to use them with a gloss gel. This is going to keep the intensity in the colour. There we go. Perfect. So the gloss gel is going to make it dry quite fast, guys. That's why our paint palette's pretty basic at the start, and we'll build it out from there. It is Tuesday here at the moment. That is correct. So, oh wait, sorry, not Tuesday, Wednesday. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm gonna need just a little bit of white. Victoria. Long time no see, Victoria. Hope you've been looking after yourself. I've went MIA for a while on you, Victoria. I've been doing weird night sessions, and so you've been probably wondering where I went. But me and Cheryl have been hanging out late night. $5:56 p.m. Eastern Time. 1 a.m. Good for you. You're golden, Victoria. It was a bit of a stitch up on my part, but I've been doing some nighttime sessions, so mixing it up a little bit, doing some daytimes, doing some nighttimes, and oh my god, is it March? Is it March? It is March. 1st of March. Here we go, 1st of March. Alright. Well, that's fun. Welcome to the 1st of March, everyone. If it's Wednesday, then yes, it's March. Look at that, detective work by one more time. This is what happens when you get 50 different time zones together and everyone tries to figure out. So we've got a popping colour here at the moment. This is a tan mixed in with some gloss gel going. There's some white, I think. And this is good. This is a good colour to have. This painting's exactly where we want it to be. I was saying before, the phases are pretty much done. That's what the phase. I'll spin it around so you can see what I'm talking about actually, guys, rather than just giving you the side profile. So I bring it around here. We could add more realism into the faces, but we don't want that. The faces are basically where we want them. They're fun, the paint's playful in the faces, and there's just enough to capture the likeness of each character. Around here, these hands down the side and this fabric in this corner here, the colours are good, but it needs more paint, more texture, more thickness, more depth. So we're building up around here, top corner there, and then maybe a bit more up here. But basically, this area here is largely touched. It's good. It's exactly where we want it. Let's bring you back to here. There we go. The pops of pastels. Pops of pastels. That's exactly what we've been doing, Victoria. You are onto it. It is fantastic. Speak France. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I wish I was more. Here we go. So we need these hands some attention. The reason why they're not quite there yet is probably because we moved them around a little bit. We brought this hand from a downward position more up to make this hand make a bit more sense. And that has caused a little bit of the depth we'd already created to be lost. And so we'll build it back up. Buttercup. There we go, and a little more over here. Late night. Go. Nurse DJ, welcome to the stream. Hope you're looking after yourself, DJ. Staying healthy and happy. All the things. Hope you all are, guys. If you are new here, guys, then big props and hello to Victoria and Nurse DJ here at the moment. They look after us. And we are incredibly lucky to have such incredible people. Here we go. Me personally, I'm incredibly lucky. Thanks so much, guys. Here we go. Cool. I don't want to force it around here, but just keep adding just little bits of detail. Just little bits. Using cool colours, then adding warmer colours to the painting. Yeah, a little bit of that. One of the things that you'll notice with this painting is the colour palette. We're focused around a slight sage green and complemented it with its opposing magenta-ish colour. Now these two colours together, there's a vibrancy and a life and a natural effect to the painting, but the house it's going in has a lovely sage green finish on it. And so this painting wants to complement that, and then it will bring those reds and those magentas into the house to pop inside the environment. So 1, combine with the environment, and 2, pop inside the environment. You can do both simultaneously. Oh, thanks DJ, appreciate that. Now, let's get some of these sneaky colours. Especially with these last layers, guys, it becomes more and more important that we creep around those corners and just really do our homework around the edges to finish the painting off. Now, when I say finish the painting off, that may not happen today. It may not, but we'll get to a stage where we think it might be finished, and the next step to do is that sit there for a few days. Sit there, enjoy it, and just make sure we're happy with the end result. Don't ever finish a work and then send it off straight away. You've got to let yourself sit with it and make sure that the result you've got is the result you are happy with. And that takes time. It takes time. You sit with it. If I ever tried finger painting, I like a brush, guys. Brush is good. Okay. Just down here. Down here. Right now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Splashing around these colours now, guys. Getting quite literal with the texture, because as we come down to the tail end of the picture, the textures won't affect it. And we can just enjoy adding a 3D element to the work without actually stopping us from being able to enjoy future layers. This is good. This is very good. Good place to be. And I'm very, very sorry if I missed some comments, guys. I'm trying to focus on making sure I tick it off in all the right places. So if you have a question, or if I miss what you're saying, you can always leave in the link in the bio, and you'll find all the ways to contact me from there. Here we go. Just around that corner. I might do a little bit more of this tan colour, but we're not far of moving in to probably a light blue, because it'll combine nicely with the yellows we're already dabbling with. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Welcome in, Rich. Hello, Rich. Let's have a look-see here. Cerulean blue. Sorry, guys. I'll be back in just a second. Just getting some blue here. Perfect. Cerulean blue, like Cerulean City from Pokemon. Here we go. Muddyish green. It's a beautiful green. It's a muddy green. Oh, not that one. We'll use this one. This is the one we want. Here we go. A little bit here. And we're going to... Oh, this is a brilliant colour. This is exactly where we want to be for one of the final layers. This is very good. Fantastic. And where's the key? fleshing this out bit by bit. A little bit more around here. Now, we don't actually want a whole lot of definition in these hands, as much as we do. You want to know that the hands are there, but if they get too focused and too realistic, then we'll lose attention on the beautiful textures, contours, tones, and fun that's happening inside the shirt and the background. So we've got to make sure that we don't over accentuate areas where we'd like detail, because then we'll lose other areas that have a lot to show us. There we go. Beautiful. Now, today's session that we're currently live in right now, that we're doing, is going to be about 2 hours. After that, I need to dash. Got a couple of plans. When I was filming today's reel, I noticed I really badly need a haircut. The side's getting a bit long, so that's on the agenda today. I've got to post off a piece of artwork today. There's a couple of details remaining on the work that's heading to Washington. And then I've got the boxes for these ones already, which is fantastic. And I'm talking to a fella. Sorry for everyone who's in New Zealand that can't get a shirt right now. The merch is there, but it's only for everywhere else except for New Zealand. How unfair is that? So, bear with me, New Zealanders. We'll have shirts in no time. Take a photo. I'll become a US Marine and make a painting of it. Danny, that would be phenomenal. That would actually be my absolute pleasure. What you need to do though, Danny, is you need to reach out via the link in the bio. You'll see a link there for commission. Personally, I would love that, because I just think, being on the stream here, doing a painting with a compelling story behind it like that would be pretty fun, pretty special, pretty unique, and I'm on board. Yeah. Late night. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay. So having a bit of fun with the screen. A bit more blue through it. Matt, a long time no see. How you doing, Matt? Welcome back. I think it's time for an ASMR painting session. Everyone loves the sound. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Shoes are really obnoxious today. I didn't realise how much they were tap dancing shoes until I brought them in the studio here. And I realised what a mistake I'd made. My regular painting shoes that have softer soles and make far less noise, currently in the Corona studio. So we don't have access to them. Otherwise, absolutely, I should be wearing something quieter and less obnoxious. Sneak on around here, guys, bear with me. Late night in the dun 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 dun. Cool, cool. Bit more blue. There we go. And a little bit up through here. But in short, Victoria, an ASMR session would be pretty cool. Big fan. Big fan. I think there's actually a mic for it. An extra sensitive one that I can put on the canvas so you can hear the actual brush. But don't quote me on it. Here we go. All right. And we'll pause there, I think. We'll hold fire for a moment. Yeah, we'll hold fire there. Who commissioned this painting? This painting was commissioned by a man named Scott. And this is Scott here, and this is Craig. And so it's a picture celebrating their 30th anniversary together. So there's a lot of love in this picture. Now the photo is from 30 years ago, and what we're trying to do, or what I'm trying to do, good night, Seb, I'm going to sleep. Christina, I'll see you later. Have a great night. Bye. So what we're trying to do here is, first off, use a bit of green in the picture, because that'll complement the house it's going into, but also capture a lot of the love and vibrancy in this relationship. And so the way to do that has been to add a lot of colour. And we've been using pink, because pink has this lively nature to it and complements well with the green. And I also wanted to not get too hung up on the realism of the picture, because the photo does that itself. What I want to get hung up on is capturing the feeling of the picture, capturing the impression of these two and their time together over the last 30 years. And I think we're getting very, very close to that. If not, having got there, who knows? But I need to let the painting sit now. I need to get a feel for it over the next few days, and I think this is this has been a really fun painting. We've embellished it with love, guys. That was the intention. We're where we need to be. Cheers, JEC. You absolute legend. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're looking after yourself. It's so cute. It's a very happy image. I'll actually spin it around for you guys so you can see it from the front on. Now, I may come back to it and the lights there, and we talk about, see these hands here? There's still a little abstraction to these hands. I like that, but I may think that we may dabble with that a little bit more. And around the edges, we may want to add just a little more paint, but we'll see how we go. At the moment, we're fairly happy with the overall vibe of the painting. So any changes we make now will be technical changes. Adding more paint for the paint's sake, adding more colour here for colour and paint's sake. Actually, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. Cool. So let's take this one down. And let me get the next one. Here we go. On with number 2. Beautiful. There we are. Reverse this one. We might, now that I have this one up here, guys, I'm just wondering, I'm tossing up right now. Thanks, Roman, you're a champion. I'm wondering between this painting and Mahalo, which one's the best one to attack right now? Give me a moment to think about it. We're going to do this one, but Mahalo is right there in my mind. To help me actually decide, Steve, are you here at the moment? If Steve's here, I want to use these colours on this one anyway, because the blue and the yellow is already in the Mahalo painting. So I'm stuck with this one, definitely, for the next 10 minutes. But I'll see how it's going on, and if I'm liking the way the painting's landing, and the paint's landing in all the right places, then I think we'll definitely continue on this one, or we'll see what we get to in terms of leaving across in the halo. Get close up to see how the paint dries. Yes, but the best thing to do, because the lights in here can chop and change so much, let me grab some pictures on my phone and I'll do a little story about it. So in the story, I'll show you how the different paints have a different sheen to them. Some are matte, some are gloss, some are textured, some are flat, and that'll make a bit of sense from there. But otherwise, I know what will happen if I try and do it right now. I'll actually move the camera around and mess everything up, so bear with me. Here we go. Right, where's our image? Here's our image. This isn't actually my... Cheers, Victoria. You're an absolute champion. Let me just put that there. Here we go. Awesome. Marco. Got to create a nice PG environment, Marco. You know that. Jokes or no jokes? Everyone's got to have the same rules. I think that's fair. Hope your day is grand. Thanks, JC. Look after yourself. Hope you're having a great day too. Just here lashing around some paint. Having some fun. We can use a bit more gloss gel actually. There we go. Building up some layers here, JC. Sorry if you got muted. I personally try to give everyone 3 chances. You're a champion, Victoria. As long as we all know that obviously everyone's just doing their best, then it'll be okay. Here we go. Lashing on the side with a bit of paint here. Lashing on the side with a bit of paint here. And now we're going to just dabble with it through here as well. Perfect. Coming on down here. That wasn't quite right, but like I say, we can fix those with 20 good strokes. We want to get focused on the little one. Mark, yes indeed. This is what I do with my time. Here we go. There we go. That's great, guys. Bit by bit. No, it's not Doa. So this is a fantastic place. This is a collective. So there's a bunch of artists who work in the same space here, and we share this floor together and work in the space together. Now that's great on 2 levels. First off, there's company, peers, and people around you, which is fantastic. That turns out from being a lonely endeavour to being a group endeavour. And second off, it keeps the rent low. So these are 2 big perks. If it was a giant private studio, think of how much you'd have to charge per painting. It would skyrocket. Late night, dun, 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 dun. I need your time. Everything's wrong. You make it right. Dun, 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 dun. Bear with me, guys. Just doing little bits of detail here and there. Where did you learn how to do colours like that? Tips? Some of this colour the work we're doing with it is a little bit instinctual. So it's hard for me to explain why I choose certain colours and where it goes. You can create a system for yourself where you go from black to yellow, red, blue, and you do that at the same time every painting. And it turns the form of the colours into more of a paint by numbers process. The result may still be pretty beautiful, but the issue you'll run into if you do that is you yourself won't be stimulated because you'll know what's coming. You'll guess the changing of the colours and where they're heading and what the possible end result will look like. We don't want to get caught up in that. What we want to do as the creator, so I say we, what I want to do as the creator is I really, really don't want to have a grasp on what the end result's going to look like. Just the process I'm going to use to get there. And if I do that, the end result's always better for it. So we could guess, but we don't truly know. Ooh, JP, I forget. I mean, professionally, full-time or part-time is the question, I suppose. I've been doing it part-time for a long time. So I had a job. I was working while I was down in Christchurch in Dunedin. It's actually, some people have run into me, jump on the street and be like, yo, we recognise you. That's pretty wholesome. Majority of the work is commissions. Thanks, Victoria. Yeah, so everything on the stream is commissions. There's currently nothing available in the online studio. I've got 4 pieces of work left. I keep saying that, but I'm keeping them to myself because I like having a few of my pieces around. That's just me. If you'd like to see them, contact me via the link in the bio, and I can send you some shots of them and we can talk about it. But you've got to give me a bit of time to get some work together so then I can put some stuff back up for sale. Because at the moment, it's all commissions, which you're welcome to be a part of. All the details you need for that are in the link in the bio. Victoria's like, oh, Seb, we get it, the link in the bio. Okay. Which is fair, totally fair. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. Let's add some of this around in here, down here. I want to keep attention going towards these corners, guys. You can't come back to your corners later in the piece. You've got to do them early on because they have to build up the same texture and time that the rest of the canvas needs. Here we go. Baby blue. Beautiful. There we go. Just a little bit more through here. And a little bit more down here. Perfect. One, Marbella. I don't know who Marbella is, but she sounds lovely. 10 points to Marbella. There we go. Need your love, I need your light. Everything's wrong, make it right. Teach us your ways. Do you have a YouTube channel for your art? Oh, sorry, I missed that one. So there is a YouTube channel, but the YouTube channel doesn't have anything new on it. The YouTube channel is these replays. downloaded and re-uploaded. So if you miss some, if you want a little fix, it's all there for you. And that way, depending on your time zones, everyone gets looked after. So, and that, you guessed it, link in the bio. Mark, yes, I do. Typically, I'll start with a small, big brush to start with, and then as I get more and more into the detail, the brush will shrink and shrink and shrink until we get down to the minimum size for that canvas. And this one here is going to stop around this size. So, I think we might go smaller, but you don't always need the smallest brush. In fact, what it can do sometimes to the work is you can lose some of that big expression because you get caught up with trying to use small detail. Absolutely trade small detail away for big expression because we're trying to create expression here. Don't trade expression for reality. The picture is here to bring an impression of reality and create a feeling. So we want undertones of reality coming through, but we never want to get hung up on reality and lose sight of why the painting actually practically exists in the first instance. Here we go, just sneaking through here with a few of these colours. Awesome. Need your love, need your life, everything's wrong, make it right. Boom, 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 la dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. Okay, a little more through here, and a little bit down here. Okay, I'm quite new. I always looked. Yes. So, sometimes I will get a smaller one out, but usually this is the most versatile size to be working with. So I'll always default back to it, guys. And there's nothing wrong with that. Might lower the painting shortly to get some of those hard to reach places. But we'll see. So this canvas now, we are actually building out a few more impasto-like effects within the artwork. Whereas previously we'll keep the texture controlled. Now we're relinquishing some of that control and allowing the texture to really pop off the page and do its thing. For the most part, the shapes and shadows are where they'll sit on the end result. So now we're spending time with the paint up close to actually bring in that fun, that splashy of detail and the lifting of texture. Is this an Aussie or a British accent? Either way, cheers Adam. This is a New Zealand accent, so you're really close. New Zealand is southeast of Australia, but for everywhere else in the world, it may as well be the same place. There we go. Cool. Grabbing hold of that lovely yellow colour that we've got. We're going to splash it around in here a little bit. There we go. And here it goes. Perfect. A little bit more here. Perfect. There we go. And a little bit more here on these pens. So this painting will definitely have one more layer. But we'll make some good ground here today. Totally different people, totally different accent. I suppose a little bit. Yeah, so all these clothes, guys, I thrift shop. Go into thrift shops, pop in every now and again, see if you can't find something that'll suit you down to the ground. Plus, profits go to charity, and you get a cheap, lovely outfit. Everyone's a winner. This is good. This is good. Here we go. Just splashing around a few of these colours. There's a bit more in here. More down here. Perfect. And then we're going to lower the whole canvas down and attack the top part a little bit. Give me just a second. There we go. And that's going to allow us to reach our higher characters for this midsection. Probably want to come even just a little bit lower. Okay, down to about there. There we go. Awesome. All the way down. That's going to allow us, if you look at this now, the top of the canvas, we talk about where you want your canvas to be. The bottom's unreachable now. We have to really crouch down, which we might do some of, but now that's at about a 45, almost a 30. Very convenient to reach the top of this canvas now. That's what we want. Patiently waiting on this track for so long. Here we go. We're not afraid now of using a bit more of an impasto technique where we're adding the paint and allowing it to really pop off the page. Previously, we were more afraid of that. Not afraid, but avoiding it because we're building up layers one after another. Now we're on a stage, we're not building up layers, but we are adding that texture. Need your love, need your time. Everything's wrong, we make it right. Dun 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 dun. Need to be free with you tonight. Paint me like one of you. You know, that comment said so much on the stream. If you would like a t-shirt that says paint me like one of your French girls, you can get it. The link in the bio, and they're pretty fun, to be honest. Thank you very much, Andrew. Appreciate you, Alex. Here we go. Far more aggressive with our impasto techniques. Step into there. There we go. And then over here. And then down here. Fantastic. Just a little bit through here. Down here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And the dog's head here. Just going to play with that a little bit more. Make the dog pop with a bit of a impasto touch to him. There we go. There we go. Come on, pork chop. We're just trying to create a lovely, wholesome place. And I think everyone is just doing their best. And so, everyone's doing their best. I think that's all we can ask for. I mean, provided it's your best. What's better than your best? Feel like you're nailing it. And if it's not enough, I guess you could say you tried your best. So, there's perks everywhere. Okay, lots of flesh gel. Gonna grab a little bit of this. Here we go. Mix this in. Here we go. Got like an awkward lime tie colour. So just a little bit of a wash over this front entranceway here. Here we go. Just a touch, guys. Not a whole lot. Just enough. Beautiful. And a little bit down here. And then it's here. And then it's here. Fantastic. And a little bit around here. Through here. Awesome. And then over the head here. Coming right aside. Down the arm. And into the background. Yee-hoo. Keep it coming. So we can right around the side for a moment, guys. Back in a second. BRB AFK. Cool. Hallmark. I'm not sure who Hallmark is, but excuse me. He sounds lovely, or she sounds lovely. It's a he. Hallmark sounds like a male name. I don't know though. I just don't know. Here we go. So just adding a little bit more of this blue down in here. Getting this plant to really pop. There's some really fun colours all over the show. And it really come into its own. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. And then over here, the dog's coat. Dabble a bit more with this colour. And then in here. And then a little bit over the hand. Just a touch, guys. Where am I from? That is a great question. I'm from New Zealand, southeast of America, Australia, and this is Auckland, New Zealand. So Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand. It has the most people, at a grand total of something like 1.6 million, which to the rest of the world, it's barely a town, but that's us. Sappy love movies. All right. I'm already a fan. Yellow and purple, fantastic colours. So yes, we want those two colours to bounce off each other and pop, with an underlying chill factor coming from blues, shades of blues hanging around the painting, a few greens leaking in there, which will blend the blues into the yellows, and then the predominant colours being the turquoise, yellow and purple coming through. It's in a really good place. This is actually where we want the painting to be. We're going to keep dabbling with it, but we're not far off having the result which we started out to get. And you've got to be careful sometimes, guys, because you can get addicted to improving and improving and improving, and the issue you run into is you had it was in your hand, it was finished, and you kept adding. And sometimes what you wanted was there, and at the time, in the moment, in the flow state, you just couldn't see it. So that's why stopping and starting is really important. Stop, view, consider, recalibrate, and come back to it. Yes, so I do sell the art, guys. There's a link in the bio. You can order commissions from there. Currently, the online shop is completely sold out, except for 4 pieces. If you can't wait for a commission, the earliest commissions are available is spots in April. If you can't wait for a commission, then you can reach out via to me directly via Instagram or email, and I can show you the few that I'm holding here to keep my space looking funky. So that would be lovely. Do I sell anything else? That's a great question. Yes, t-shirts. You can find them on the same link in the bio. So if you want to run around your hometown with a shirt that says "Paint me like one of your French girls," that option is open to you. And that gets a big sticker of endorsement from me. Oh, Celine, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Here we go. Da, 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 da. All right, there we go. There we go. And just coming up here, just dotting around these textures a little bit. Oops, get that bit in there. Perfect. Perfect. Let me get a little bit more of this. Turn that scalp there. There we go. A little bit more around here. Beautiful. Letting the paint really do its thing. So when you come close, you can appreciate the textures, and the shipping out to the US costs a lot. It can be expensive, but it's it'll definitely arrive safe. I've got an amazing guy who builds the boxes. You could literally drop it out of it. I think what's his example, you can drop it from space and it will land safely. So fantastic boxes, it'll make it to you safe, but yes, there are shipping costs. Now, let me know which state you're in, and I can figure out an exact quote for you and go from there. Cool. I'm going to pause on this one for now, give us some time to sit with it, give us some time to consider it, and we will jump on to Mahalo. Right. This one down. Alright. Where's my hello? Here's my hello. Whew. We missed this one. This guy. I love this painting. I love this painting. Right. Beautiful. I just want you to know that you're my favorite girl. Thanks, Lizzie. Steve would love to hear that. The typical order time. So at the moment, if you place an order, it's fully booked up until April. Maybe we can squeeze you into late March. So the wait time on the painting once we start is about 1 to 2 weeks. But the wait time to start the painting can sometimes drag on a little bit. So the best thing to do is contact me. What size, so if you're after something smaller or larger, just change those things. So let me know, and we can make a plan together that you think will work for you. If it's urgent, guys, it's things like birthdays or celebrations or anniversaries, I can shift some things around and make things work sometimes. But stage one, get in touch and let's make a plan. If you have already been in touch, I'm taking some time to get back to you. I'm sorry, that's on me. But just know that I will be in touch. This house. Oh, so Adam, this one here's a commission. This one here's going to Hawaii. It's not going to be available for sale. But we can always make you a surf picture too. I love painting waves. I love painting the surf. Definitely very, very fun, loving subject matter for me. So we can certainly work out something for you. Shipping times to the States isn't the big the wait. At the moment, the wait will be a couple of months, like not so a couple of months, like end of this month, shipping early April. Shipping early April is the best you're looking at the moment. There's a couple of fantastic pictures coming out this March, which I cannot wait to sink my teeth into. Sink my paintbrush into. Paint. All the things. Can't wait, guys. It's going to be an exciting month. It's going to be an exciting month. Check this in here. Polish this out bit by bit. Really get some depth into this wave. It's not just a killing wave. It's volume, vibrancy, energy, magnitude, size, movement. A lot of things in a wave that make a wave a wave. So we're going to try and capture as many of those things as possible. Thanks, I'm a wizard, Gary. That's a good name, actually. When I said that out loud, I got it. Always rocking it, James. Oh, thanks, Roger. I've been appreciating you popping in here and throwing in a James Dean line, Roger, and then doing your thing. Huge fan of James Dean. Big Iron, James Dean sings that. Great song. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. He tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Long story short with that song, guys, don't try and match the Ranger who's got the big iron on his hip. He's not wearing the big iron for show. He knows how to shoot the big iron. Watch out. Texas redhead not cleared letter for the bullet barely ripped. The Ranger's aim was deadly. Big iron on his hip. Haven't seen T for a while. I hope she's okay. What's my favourite scene to paint? Lizzie, at the moment I have been loving water and waves, so that's just me right now. It'll chop and change. I've been enjoying adding colours into waves to really bring them alive, like this one here. We had another surf painting and we had the one of Lani. So we've had a lot of waves coming in. I've been really, really enjoying that thing. Prior to that, I was loving horses. And I'm excited too, because this next month is going to involve a bunch of horses. We've got 2 horses in a portrait. We've got a guy on the horseback staring over Montana. Just a couple of really exciting things. It's gonna be good. Get it on down. Now I can get it up. There we go. Bit more white through that. There we go. Really get that sort of very subtle change. That's what we're after. So just because this middle area doesn't have a whole lot of detail in it, doesn't mean we can't capture a whole lot of detail in the hues that we use and allow it to really have a life of its own, even if it's technically negative space. Negative space means flat area. Roughly. Yes, the killing wave brings so much dimension. Thanks, Lizzie. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that's definitely what we're out to capture at the moment. Living like a bandit. The careful thing we gotta watch out for though, guys, is there's gonna be a temptation as we make this painting to keep putting paint in a line with the wave. The wave in the picture is not a giant line. We don't want a giant kuru shape or a round curling shape with our brush strokes. Our brush strokes want to go in all directions, with the end result being a culmination of all those brush strokes forming a curling wave. But we never want to do that with our brush. If we do, we'll definitely be painting what we think we see and not what we actually see. So we need to watch out for that. Bit more blue, making a, what should we call this, a muddy turquoise. There we go. Now, in the early stages of the painting, guys, we are applying it more flat, not with as much texture like we are with the other two. And just slowly building it up. Bit by bit. So Steve from Mahalo, not from Mahalo, Steve from Hawaii, he's got long hair. So you'll start to notice the more I add layers to this, the hair's going to move more and more back. The length, I'll show you the picture. Put the picture up actually. Here we go. The length of the hair is just past the shoulders. Oops. Excuse me. Here we are. Just past the shoulders. And that hair there, if left untamed, will head off in all directions while he's surfing. It'll be wild. The light's going to hit the tips of it while the underneath stays a little bit dark. And so we're going to make sure we've got that same light hitting those tips, and it's underneath depth of colour there to really make Steve's likeness appear on this wave, which I'm excited for. This is good. This is very good. Here we go. Just a little bit down here, through here. There's a little, there we go. The way the waves cut around this reflection part's pretty wild. So we're going to try and capture that. Still, not adding too much texture though. Going easy on the texture. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Cheers, Lizzie. Cheryl, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I was expecting you to still be asleep at this stage. G'day guys, how are we doing? I was expecting you to still be asleep. You're up so late with me last night. But good to have you back regardless. Good to have you back regardless. It's gonna come through there. Awesome. Now we're talking. Steve from Hello. Steve from Hawaii. Bear with me while I capture these bits from the side here, guys. Here we go. Beautiful. I just want you to know that you're my favorite girl. There we go. Creeping around there. Isn't it a little hot? Shoot. So we've got the air conditioning blasting, guys. If anything, should chuck on a jumper. But I love it cold. Canada, incredible place, guys. I love the cold. I'm weird like that. Don't get me wrong, beaches are fun. But look, cold for me. Sun's cool, obviously. But those cold alpine regions of Canada, that's good for me. Here we go. Just a bit more up and over here. Fantastic. And creeping around here. What else do we have down here? Some more. Darkening the blues now. Getting right into that cerulean blue. There we go. Perfect. Thanks for the month. Oh, Roger, thank you very much. Appreciate your knowing, mate. Thank you very much. I love the tunnel of light effect on this piece, like you're walking through the wave. That's phenomenal. I hadn't thought of it like that, but yeah, it's going to have that effect. One thing I really wanted to grab is, rather than the exact depiction of a wave, catch the feeling of it. Because what we're trying to capture here is the likeness or essence of Steve. And when I say the likeness or essence, I mean the sort of person he was and the life he lived And to get that, we need vitality, we need energy, and we need positivity. And so the wave's less of a documentary of fact of what the water's doing on this particular day in the sea, as much as it is a tool for us to convey that personality of Steve inside the picture. Hello, welcome. I hope I explained that well. I think I waffled, but that's okay. But that's okay. It's gonna go right under it there, guys. Perfect. I'm not sure if we have Steve with us today, but if we don't, we'll be doing this one again later tonight, so you won't miss out. It'll be back tonight. Tonight. All right. There we go. Just allow those colours to pop over the top there. Just like that. Now we're talking. All right. Fantastic. We're going to come back to this one, guys, but we are going to pause there. I'm back. Adam. Thank you very much, Adam. Hey, Adam, if you do want something, the best way... Ooh, am I going to... No, we're golden. The best way to get something... Oh. No, we're golden. Is to jump on the link in the bio and fill out the commissions page, and I can sort you out with something probably late next month, early April, and we can go from there. Thanks, Vernon. You're an absolute champion. When are you uploading your recents to YouTube? That's a great question, Pickpocket. I will be doing that today, so sorry for keeping you waiting on the last 3 or so. I'll have those up and I'll have you all sorted, guys. Cheers, guys. So I'm going to pause here, but don't worry, I'm going to be back later tonight. We're going to do about probably a 9 till 12 stint, so 9 p.m. till 12 a.m. New Zealand time. We're going to start with Mahalo. Looking at this here, I need to go out and buy a deep aquamarine blue to attack the top of this wave. I want this really potent blue appearing just at the top and pulling it down. It's going to add this weight and volume to the wave. At the moment, like Victoria's saying, there's this tube of light, this tunnel, and you're sort of coming through it. What we also want, and it's not quite here at the moment, but we're going to get it, is this immense weight of aqua, of water coming down. And so at the moment, there's this movement through the wave, but I also want you to realize the volume and power of this wave by including these heavier, deeper, saturated blues through here. So, very excited for that. That's going to be fun. I'm going to disappear now. I'll be back later. If you need anything else, if you want to ask questions, if you want to be, thanks Vernon, you're a champion. Or if you want to follow me on Instagram, or if you want to ask about commissions, the About Me page, it's all there in the bio, and you can go from there. Cheryl, you've been fantastic. Thanks for popping by again, twice in the last, you've been spoiling me, Cheryl, and thank you so much for your help, Victoria. DJ, you're also a champion. Hope you're all well. And with a bit of luck, I'll catch tea one of these days soon. We'll see. All right, guys. Catch you later. Have a great day or a great night. Oh, Cobb. Sorry, Cobb. Yes. Thank you so much for your help, Cobb. You're an absolute champion. I'll catch you later. Bye.